A person is fully vaccinated when it's been more than 2 weeks following their final vaccine. So in the one vaccine case, it's 2 weeks after you get that vaccine. In the two vaccine case, it's 2 weeks after you get the second vaccine. I've already heard of people who have gotten the first vaccine and are walking around without masks. They figure they're perfectly safe, everything's fine. Let me remind you, the CDC still recommends people that are fully vaccinated, even people that have waited 2 weeks after that second shot, to still mask and social distance, and in other ways still be COVID cautious. Some people ask, well, if I still have to mask and I still have to social distance and I can't go just do whatever I feel like, why would I get vaccinated? Why would I bother? And that's because it helps to slow the spread of COVID-19 for everybody when people get vaccinated. When some of the people that attend in-person worship, which we're beginning this Sunday, are vaccinated, it lowers the risk for all of us. Now, I don't mean that only vaccinated people should be coming. I mean that if we have some of the people that are there who have gotten both doses and had 2 weeks after that second dose, that it lowers the risk for everybody who's there. Being vaccinated does not mean zero risk, though. No vaccine is 100% effective. No vaccine. If you've realized that when you've gotten a flu vaccine in a previous year and they say, well, you might still get some strain of the flu, but hopefully it'll be less. It's similar to that. Again, COVID-19 is so new that we're still sort of figuring all that out as we go along. But the idea is that the more people that get fully vaccinated, the less risk there will be to everybody who is around. In some cases, and it's unclear how often this could happen or if this happens all the time, you may still be able to carry the virus when you are fully vaccinated and not feel sick and not get sick, but you may be able to spread that to other people. That, again, that's also still being studied. They're still figuring out what's the risk of that. And then the variants are this huge unknown, this huge question mark in the middle of all of it. Are you safe from the variants if you got one of the vaccines over the other? Are you more safe from the variants if you got the newest one versus the older ones? There are so many guesses, and nobody has a definitive answer on some of those things at this point. Because of that, they're erring on the side of caution, and they're saying even fully vaccinated people still need to be cautious about who they share their airspace with, basically, who they bring into their bubble, into their cohort, who they expose themselves to and who they are exposed to. From a public health standpoint. We still need to be cautious because of the virus, but even as we are cautious, vaccinations do help us move closer to that, maybe not zero community spread of COVID-19, but a much lower incidence of COVID-19 in the community. And ultimately, that means we move towards saving more lives.